Hi, my name is Marcus Notley and I am a product designer and an interaction or user experience designer. This is the second of a series of 2 videos where I give you some insights into creating a prototype, including learning about the overall design process and idea generation as part of your student enterprise journey. I've worked as a designer for over 25 years and have designed hundreds of products that have sold in many countries. So I have a lot of experience and insights to offer you. In the first video, I showed you where idea generation and prototyping fit into the overall design process. I explained that designing is a form of creative problem solving and that one widely used approach to learn to design or problem solve is called the design thinking process. I explained that there are 5 key stages: empathize, define, ideate, prototype and test, and that ideally each stage should be completed in this order. In my first video, I briefly explained the empathize and define stages, and I also looked at the ideate or idea generation stage in some more detail. In order for you to create the best possible prototype for your student enterprise, it is important that you work through stages 1, 2 and 3 in the design thinking process first, before moving to the prototype and test stages. In this second video, I will focus in on the prototype stage and I will also explore the test stage briefly. This stage is about making one or more physical representations of your best ideas or solutions to visualize them, to demonstrate them, and to test them with others. Making prototypes are often seen as a quick and relatively low-cost way to see if your ideas will actually work before you commit to producing your idea in volume for sale. Prototyping allows you to explore options, test different ideas quickly, and help others to understand and value your idea. A prototype can be anything that represents your idea in a physical form. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then a prototype is worth 1,000 pictures. Depending on your idea or solution, you will need to decide on what type of prototype you can actually make. Prototypes can be made in varying levels of detail or quality that may resemble an actual finished product idea. So think about what is possible to make with the time you have and the making skills that you have and have access to. Here are some examples of low fidelity, lo-fi, or high fidelity, hi-fi prototypes. Many arts and crafts tools and materials can be ideal for helping you to construct your prototype. See what arts and crafts items you may already have. Stores like The Range, Mr. Price, and local art shops have great ranges of arts and crafts materials and tools. Making prototypes out of things like mounting board, foam board, and modelling clay can generally be done at home without any DIY tools and equipment. If you plan to make some or part of your prototype using materials like wood or metal, you will need some DIY tools. If you have any family or friends that are good at DIY or that are tradespeople, maybe they can help you build your prototype. Prototyping is about physically making things. Therefore, it's essential that you always put your safety first. While making your prototypes, always ensure that you keep yourself safe with appropriate protective health and safety clothing and equipment. Local arts and crafts, DIY and builders providers, home furnishings, car products and discount stores will have many of the resources that you need to make your prototype. Foam board, mounting board, cardboard and balsa wood are easy to use prototyping base materials. They can be cut out, layered and easily glued together into shapes and forms. Other materials like styrofoam shapes, modelling clay and plasticine can be used to form curved 3D shapes. DIY stores sell various woods, metals, plastics and other durable materials, some with different finishes, pre-cut into small sizes, lengths and profiles. Home furnishing stores can provide many sources of fabrics and soft materials in small, low-cost quantities that can easily be adapted as needed in your prototype. A wide range of metal and plastic fittings and fasteners, along with glues, tapes and adhesives, can be used to join the materials and parts of your prototype together. And don't forget, always ensure that you keep yourself safe with appropriate protective health and safety clothing and equipment. Parts can be connected together with a wide selection of ropes, cords, cables, threads and ribbons of different colours and patterns. Parts or sections from many low-cost shop items can be cleverly repurposed or used for essential components needed in your prototype. For example, handles, straps, buckles, lids, containers and mechanisms. This can help you with difficult to make parts and save time. Textures, material finishes or pattern designs used in existing shop items can also be cleverly repurposed in your prototype where needed. Spray paints in various finishes or brush-on paints allow you to provide suitable colours for your prototype. Wood, metal and plastic surfaces will typically need a paint primer or undercoat applied first to ensure the finish paint colour will better stick to these materials. And finally, arts and crafts, number and letter stickers or decorative accessories can be used to add printed information, labels or logos onto your prototype to help resemble an actual finished product. This is a very important stage because it tests how your ideas or solutions will actually work in the real world with real people. People who could potentially be your end users or customers. The people or user group that helped you at the previous stages of this design process could be your testers for this stage. Very often your testers will see, do or point out things that you may not have considered to date. They help you to understand what works well and what does not work well with your design so far. You should introduce the prototype to your testers. Briefly explain what the prototype is supposed to do. Have some relevant tasks prepared and ask your testers to do these using your prototype. Capture or record each tester's feedback in some way. Take notes, ask to record them on video or talk with them during or after each task. This valuable feedback can then be used to help guide further improvement or development for your solution. This test stage should help you decide on the best final design solution that offers the most appropriate features and that is made using the most suitable materials. It should also help to ensure that your final design solution will appeal to as many people or customers as possible, which should hopefully help you to achieve a more successful overall enterprise. This completes the final two prototype and test stages of the design thinking process. Prototyping, which is building physical representations of your ideas or solutions, and testing, which is testing your ideas or solutions with real people, potential users or customers to gain feedback for further improvement or development. Through these two videos, you now have some useful knowledge and insights about how you can use the design thinking process to generate and prototype some great ideas for your student enterprises. Good luck with your projects and thank you.